It is the October 30th patch. There is a lot to go over in this, so there will be an additional supplemental video talking about things in detail. Let's start it up. The first thing we have is a 7-day check-in reward, pet update celebration. Just a lot of pet-related things. We can go over that later. Luna has come back with a limited summon event, so we have Luna as well as the new artifact Draco Plate. Draco Plate is a really, really strong artifact. It has a lot to it. It increases your critical damage while also decreasing the damage suffered from critical hits. We also have free on equip, as always, which is great. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Smilegate. So update content part 1, the pet update. So pets are being released. We have lobby types and battle types, both of which have their own unique skills, whether that's for enhancing your gear or your heroes, as well as gaining extra currencies while in battle for adventure, side story, hunts, and spirit altars. So, as you can see, there's a lot for pets here. There's a lot about different ways to improve their skills and such. I'll go over that in more detail in the next video. There also has been the addition of repeat battling with the battle pets. So that's kind of neat. End of Arena Season 3. So Arena Season 3 is closing. Season 4 will be starting pretty soon. They've added a new hero. ML Crozet is finally in the game. ML Crozet is kind of unique. He has the opposite of SSB's passive in the sense that it takes damage from whoever's in the back instead of transferring damage to whoever's in the front. His skill 1 has a chance to stun, as well as his skill 2. Sorry, I forgot to mention that it has a counterattack mechanic. And his skill 3 is interesting. So he dispels all debuffs from himself and an ally, increases his own defense, and then also gives what's called a class enhancement skill to the ally. So we're not quite sure what those are going to be yet for each unit, but that's what it is. Week 2 of the side story is out. We have a free obtainable Draco Plate as well as a pet, and there is going to be a Goblin Challenge and a Molagora Challenge. Those can only be entered in once per attempt. The Stigma Pack is now out. I think this is useless, so I would completely ignore it. And then a bunch of small other changes. The last thing I want to go over is the memory imprint improvements. They have changed it so that we are now able to self-imprint a unit in the sense that we can consolidate or concentrate their imprint to themselves. This is going to be done with these ego fragments, which can be purchased once per week with silver transmit stones. Besides that, we do have the hero balance adjustments. There's a lot to go over here, so I'm just going to quickly mention which heroes are being changed and which I think are relevant. So Tenebria gets changes, increases. She gets some debuffs to her. Specimen Says gets an Extinction Edition. Dominiel gets increased stun chance. Rin gets a couple changes to her buffs on skill 3. Assassin Sid gets a totally new skill called, or a skill effect called Soul Steal, which removes souls. Champion Zerato gets a bunch of changes, a lot of improvements to the quality of life of his usability. Elson gets a small change to make him more viable. ROL becomes a better tank. Mursa has a crazy amount of evasion improved. And there's actually a nerf to Corvus, the Fire Corvus, which will make him recallable. But that is pretty much it for the 3-minute TLDR. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will link the video afterwards for the detailed patch notes.